You are in two phases of life right this second. You see the current life and you see the next chapter. And you're in this very uncomfortable, unusual middle ground, a limbo state, where you haven't fully detached from the old and you have not fully dived into the new. This is the uncomfortable feeling. I've been in this position myself many, many times. I'm in it again now, much deeper than ever before. And I can tell you it's very uncomfortable being in this middle state. Because you have your own mind, your own ego, the deeper repressed sides of yourself, the lower nature side that wants us to stay safe, familiar patterns, keep in the loop, in the cycle. It doesn't want us to succeed. It just wants familiarity. This is one camp. And this is what happens. Now, in the next camp, we have the higher mind. We have your intelligence. And you know that this future self, this next chapter of your life, this next phase, is where you're going. It's where you're always going to go. It's always going to be in your future, whether it's today, tomorrow, next week, next year. You're always going there. So in your own mind, you have both these sides, camp A, camp B, and they're pulling you in both directions. There's a misalignment there. And so when you go through this process, you realize what this essentially is a miniature version of death and rebirth. You cannot be reborn without first dying. And the problem is that this limbo state is so uncomfortable and often goes on for such a long time, then you realize that what is the ultimate problem is that you don't or you can't die well. You're dying painfully. This is one of the uncomfortable parts of life, is when you go through this chapter, you have to fully commit to death. You commit to death of the identity of who you were, this lifestyle, everything, not just a little bit. Because when you only do a little bit and you're still in that moment of stringing on or pulling onto the old life, like, you still reminisce about it, you still daydream, or you still get involved in situations or people or whatever it ends up being, then that you're still keeping, one foot in the door. You haven't fully died. And that's the most painful death of all, because it's drawn out. It's very, very long and painful. And that's why most people are in this limbo state for such a long time. And so what a good rebirth entails is to die as best you can, fully die. And it's scary. It's scary because the parts of yourself that I mentioned earlier, the ego, the repressed and suppressed sides of our own mind, these parts know that you're going to die, and they will die too, because they know that you're going to do a new life, a new situation, a new place. And for them, it's the end of everything. They don't realize that, almost like they're different parts of yourself, even though they are you, but it's almost like they don't realize that greater riches await you. And this is the point. The death is locked in. It's going to happen one way or another. But they are forcing you, it seems, at least if you detach everything, from who you really are, forcing you to go through this painful death. And so the only option is to fully commit and to die well.